A woman called police reporting her house was on fire, but wouldn't let firefighters use water to extinguish it. The firefighters were instantly stunned. "If we can't use water, do you expect us to blow it out?"
Yes.
It turned out that the woman had spent her life savings renovating the house, planning to partner with her sister to run a family inn. But unexpectedly, on the first day after renovation, her sister had burned down the kitchen while cooking. To minimize the woman's losses, the firefighters still connected the water hose and entered the house to prepare for firefighting, but unexpectedly at that moment, a car passed by. No matter how the firefighters tried to stop it, it still drove over the water hose. The hose burst instantly. The firefighters inside preparing to fight the fire were also confused. Fortunately, the firefighters carried fire extinguishers and prepared to use the extinguishers first. They cautiously opened the kitchen door, but unexpectedly, the situation inside was completely beyond their expectations. Such a small fire might actually be put out by blowing on it. The firefighters had no choice but to pack up and leave, but unexpectedly the next day, they received another emergency call from the woman. It turned out her sister had actually burned down the kitchen while cooking this time, and her sister was trapped on the other side of the kitchen. The firefighters immediately opened the water cannon. After a frantic dousing, they finally extinguished the fire. Seeing there was no more danger, all the firefighters removed their helmets. But unexpectedly the next second, the originally extinguished fire suddenly flared up. The firefighters immediately reopened the water cannon to fight the fire again, but strangely, the fire before them seemed unable to be extinguished with water. The firefighters discovered that the gas pipeline was still on, so they split off a small team to go find the main shutoff valve. And just then, continuous popping sounds came from the adjacent room. The firefighters carefully pushed open the door. Due to the rising temperature, all the wine bottles on the shelves had burst, and the sister they were looking for was sitting at the far end of the room. Andy immediately rushed over to rescue her. She was seen covering her head with her hands, then charging through the wall of continuously bursting wine bottles, quickly running to the woman's side. He intended to pull the woman away, then forcefully helped her up, using a tray and his own body to shield the woman, and helped her out. The rescued woman quickly stopped breathing. However, the firefighters encountered obstacles during emergency treatment. The tube couldn't be inserted, and assisted breathing wasn't working either. Seeing the woman's face beginning to turn blue, they had no choice but to create another airway. However, the results were not ideal. The firefighters continued their desperate rescue efforts, performing CPR again and again. Finally, a miracle happened. The woman began breathing. Seeing her sister saved, the woman's heart was filled with the joy of recovery after loss. Although the newly renovated house was destroyed, her most beloved family member remained by her side.